Maybe this is you. Are you ready to take control of the financial situation in your household? Are you ready to learn how to actually budget and get something that is working for your family? Are you ready to get on a budget? Are you ready to change the way you spend money, think about money, plan your money? Are you ready to just feel like you're getting some traction with your money? Does that feel exciting to you? Like, are you ready to make a change? But wait, your spouse is not on board, like at all. You feel completely alone, completely isolated when it comes to coming up with a new plan and working on this new plan. If that is you, please stick around for this video because I'm going to talk about the 3 steps I encourage my clients to take when they feel like they are completely solo on this journey. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katy Almstrom. I am your money coach, and this is the place to be for the best information on budgets and behaviors and habits with your money in your marriage. Today, we are talking about how to go at it alone. Please hit the like button if you are excited about this video, and let's dig right in. Likely what has happened is that you hit that point of, I'm sick and tired of feeling this way. I don't want this anymore. And your spouse hasn't had that moment yet. But it's coming. I bet it's coming. And so I need you, number 1, to just realize that it is okay if you are not having that painful moment at the exact same time. What needs to happen is for you to make this your moment to start improving your own habits and behaviors and your own mindset, because that is the only thing that you have control over. Okay, so here's the first thing I want you to do if you are in this situation of wanting to kind of get things going with your budget, if you want to start being a little bit more intentional about how money is being spent in your household. And what you need to start with is your mindset and one specific action that you can start taking consistently that will begin to develop a new habit, a new positive habit with your money. If you're feeling frustrated with your finances and you've been having trouble consistently working on a budget or getting on board with your spouse, you probably have something going on in your thoughts that's creating a pattern of frustration and a belief system that you are not able to be successful with your money and your budget together. And so that's something that we need to start reversing. And so this mindset stuff, it's really basic. And what it comes down to is that we need to have thoughts that are going to create feelings and beliefs that move us in the right direction. And so I want you to consider, what is one new thought that you can add about your ability to be successful with money? Something that could be really easy is, I am excited to make a change with money. I am excited to improve our financial situation, or I am excited to take this new action every day in June. I am excited to create a new habit with how I behave with money. And by having that thought, you create a feeling of hope, of excitement, maybe some self-motivation, and that habit of that feeling is going to create a new belief system that you believe that you are excited about this change. All right, so I'm not going to dig in too much with mindset, but I encourage you to at least add one positive thought about your journey with money. It doesn't have to include your spouse. It doesn't have to be super wild. And I don't want you to, try to manifest $1 million overnight. That's not what I'm talking about here. I just want you to add a simple positive thought that you can repeat about your future with your finances and your present actions with your finances, so that you can start to create more feelings that support that thought and a belief system that will start to move you forward. Okay, number 2 is, I want you to master one line item in your budget. So one area of your budget. So maybe you are the sole grocery shopper in your household, or maybe you do all of the meal planning, and so when it comes to eating out or getting takeout, you're the one that makes the call. So what is something that you are in charge of when it comes to your budget? Maybe it's kids' activities, maybe it's how much play money you and your spouse have. And I want you to pick one line item. So an easy example is groceries. And I want you to master it. And so what I mean by that is I want you to come up with a system, a process where you master your grocery budget. Where when you say, in June, I am going to spend $700 for a family of 4 at the grocery store, you stick to it and you put some actions into place that allow you to master that. So what are some ways that we can master a grocery budget? For starters, you can do one big shop a month with a list and a meal plan on hand, okay? And so you get a lot of the basics, and then you go weekly to sort of fill up on things that you run out of, right? Another option is to take out cash every pay period for the next month or the next 2 weeks or the next week, however you get paid, however you decide to shop, and put it in a food envelope. Okay? We spend a lot less when we have cash. It hurts us to hand over cash. It physically activates the pain center in our brain, whereas a card does not. You can use cash in an envelope. You could have a meal plan in place. You could plan a night for dinner every week when you have leftovers, and you can just be more intentional about your groceries. Master an area of your budget. Okay, number 3, be a role model in your household. And what that means is you are going to start to have this new mindset. You're going to start having these new feelings and beliefs about your future with money, and you're going to be mastering one area of the budget. And you're going to exhibit behaviors that you want the rest of your household to mimic. Now, you are not going to gloat about these. You're not going to be boastful about how awesome your new mindset is or this amazing new plan that you're on, because remember, your spouse just might not be there yet. And so if you are trying to push your new ways on your spouse, I mean, we all know how much we don't like having something pushed on us when we're not ready for it. I'm going to get to sort of the next steps in a different video, those early communications when you're trying to get your spouse on board. But for now, we just want to have the behavior visible to the household. Let your spouse see that you're being intentional about shopping for meals. Let your spouse see your meal plan on the fridge. Ask your spouse what meals he would love to have in the week, or your kids, and show them that you're being intentional and have the cash for the groceries. And if your spouse says, why do you have $300 in an envelope? Say, this is our grocery budget for the month and I'm really doing my best to stay within that budget. I made this meal plan and I think it's gonna help us save money at the grocery store. You don't boast. You don't gloat. You don't say, see, told you I could do it, right? Or why can't you do this with gas or whatever, right? You just do it. You just do it with a smile on your face, and you continue to develop that faith, that belief that you will be successful in this endeavor. I hope that that is helpful, and I hope it has encouraged you to take a couple of steps even if you feel like you're doing this alone. All right, you guys, I will be back next Tuesday with another video on how to start communication with your spouse about money if this has been hard for you. I am so glad you are here. Thank you for supporting my channel. Again, give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Let others see it, right? Every time you like or if you subscribe, it just helps others get to see this video, and I appreciate you for that. All right, have a good week. Bye for now.